Hello. Welcome. Everybody come on here. It's 7 at 7 tonight. We're looking forward to having you join us tonight. So good to be with you. This is the middle of the week and the world calls it Hump Day. But really, it's our day just to energize and get going, isn't it? It's a time to stir our heart up, stir our faith up, and get going in our lives today. And I hope you've had a good day and a good week so far, and believe that the rest of your week will be good. And you know, it's our time to choose. It's our chance and our time to choose whether we're going to have a good week or we're not. And it's not based on your outward circumstances. It's based on your reality of who you are in Christ Jesus, that God lives in you and he's giving you life and it more abundant. Well, I'm really excited about the 7 at 7, and I do have good news for you tonight. We have 7 minutes of good news. And this week, it's don't stop believing in the power of your love. Don't stop believing in the power of your love. And when I was thinking about this today, I thought about there have been times when I've wondered, why is my faith not working? Have you ever thought that? It seems like my faith is not taking off, or it's not working, and I'm believing God. I've got his promises and his words, and at those times, sometimes we need to do a little inventory and backtrack a little bit and find out why our faith isn't working, if it's not working, or what we need to do to jumpstart our faith. So God is the one who acts in your behalf according to your faith, and God is love. That's what 1 John 4:8 says in a nutshell. I'm paraphrasing it a little bit, but God is the one who acts on your behalf according to your faith, and God is love. And love is what acts on your behalf according to your faith. Because God is love, love acts on your behalf according to the faith that you have in God and that I have in God. And so when there is no love, then nothing is working on our faith. Therefore, it's producing nothing when there's no love. So faith works by love, and it's energized by love. In the Amplified, it says it's energized and it's infused by the power of love when faith is working by love. So God is giving you the God kind of faith, and God is giving you his love. So the difficulty we have sometimes is that we're so conscious of our surroundings and the world that we live in here on this earth, and we're also very conscious of our failures or man's failures, that we don't always access the love that God has given us, that we've been born again possessing. So we have to really be aware and conscious that we have the nature of God in us, therefore we have the love of God in us. Because we've been born of the Spirit of God, we now possess his love, the God kind of love. So God is the one who's giving us his faith, and he's given us his love for our faith to operate in. You know, God never fails, so his love never fails. And love will never fail to deliver your answered prayer when your faith is working by love. I'm going to say that again. Love will never fail to deliver your answered prayer when your faith is working by love. God is love. So when you walk in love, you are actually exhibiting God, and it commands his manifestations, the manifestations of God's love. When you walk in the God kind of love, his manifestations are mercy and forgiveness, kindness, goodness. His manifestations are peace, and his manifestations are healings and miracles and supernatural provisions and strength, which bypasses human ability and human effort. That's what walking in the love of God will produce. It will exhibit God's love, and it'll manifest his actions of love. You know, all things are possible. Mark 9:23 says, all things are possible to him who believes. And since faith works by love, then all things are possible to him who loves. Wow, that speaks to me tonight. All things are possible to him who loves. If you believe in God and God is love, then all things are possible to you who believes in the love of God. So the love of God is what compels us to demonstrate his love. And his love is working through us to produce his actions and the evidence that God, he really is real. And you know, one more thing that came to me today that I wanted to point out, and I had not really looked at it this way before, is faith without works is dead. But actually today, what Father God showed me is faith without acts of love is dead. You know, for faith to work, you have to have a corresponding action. And that action should be an act of love. So faith without acts of love is actually dead. So we don't want to quit believing, and we want to believe in God's love and power to change in our life anything that is out of alignment. God's love, believing in him and his love for us, that he's not there to condemn us, but he's there to love us and help us, to encourage us, to strengthen us, and to give us his ways and his wisdom so we can see the outcome of what he has planned in good for each and every one of us. So believing in God's love and his power will change in your life anything that's out of alignment. So you can ask Father God, God, anything that's out of alignment in my life, I ask you to change it as I walk in and believe in your love, which produces your power to help change anything that's out of order in my life. Amen? That's surely what he will do. I'm looking at my time to see how much time. Well, time is up. I just wanted to quickly leave you without the scripture, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8 in the Passion. When you talk about the love of God here, you can actually confess the scripture over yourself. And the love of God that is in you is large and incredibly patient. The love of God in you is gentle and consistently kind to all. It refuses to be jealous when blessings come to someone else. The love of God in me does not brag about one's achievements nor inflate its own importance. The love of God in me does not traffic in shame or disrespect, nor selfishly seeks its own honor. The love of God in me is not easily irritated or quick to take offense. Wow. The love of God in me joyfully celebrates honesty and finds no delight in what is wrong. And the love of God in me is a safe place of shelter, for it never stops believing the best in others. The love of God in me and the love of God in you never takes failures as defeat, for it never gives up. For the love of God in you and me never stops loving. Thank you for joining me tonight. Remember, faith works in actions of love, in works of love. Faith works by you loving others. Bless you.